Turned out to be a third cousin. Not a big deal.
Did you see that? The guy put the gas pump up his ass and he's whacking off.
It is fucking dangerous. As soon as you go out and you want to be in the papers and all that sort of shit.
I don't think cancel culture is new. It's just
No,
more,
it's
more ways for people to say they fucking hate something.
I wish I got canceled.
Yeah, whatever. That's within your right. That's your freedom of speech. And our freedom of speech is to fucking create the comedy we want and say what we want and be funny about it or try our best.
Canada's biggest nut. What the fuck?
What's going on, you cunts? You're listening to the Main Offenders here with Tyler Morrison. We're here with Ben Miner. We got a special guest with us.
I'm fucking
I resent
special
that.
fucking guest.
How am I not a special guest?
Ben's
Just freaking
pretty retarded.
Well, Ben's gonna be
Ben's
here
pretty
a lot.
retarded. He's a
Ben's
special
gonna
guest.
Be here a lot, so you know.
Not now.
This is the first fucking. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be back. don't worry.
Motherfucker.
So, yeah.
Right off the bat.
Such dishonor.
I'm special already.
You are
know that
special.
word's not
Such
good.
dishonor.
That word never turned out well.
Yeah.
Special.
Oh, sorry.
My mom used to call me special.
We have two special guests.
There we go.
Ben Miner and Tom Stade. He used to be living in BC. Now he lives down in fucking Limey Land.
Lie about that. It's called
or no,
Scotland.
sorry. Scotland, sorry.
You call it
So not-
Limey.
So not Limey
And I
Land.
want to see you fight again.
I don't know, man. I'm not afraid of Scottish people. Kind of. I watched Braveheart and like,
Yeah.
that's not that bad. I think the
paint your
Irish
face
helped
to
them out a
fight?
lot.
Fuck off. Oh, get out the makeup.
But the rock sure did look heavy he threw, though.
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
know.
That might have hurt.
Never
That
seen
might have hurt if he
Braveheart.
hit
Never
you.
watched it.
He only threw
Never
the small
seen it.
one. It was that big
Oh, it's
red-headed Irish or Scottish prick that threw the big one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger dude.
History
Call
with
him
Tom.
Ginger, buddy. I'll school ya.
Have you ever seen that? Don't they have a statue of William Wallace down there somewhere in
Of course.
Scotland?
Yeah.
I would
but
assume they
real-
do.
Not
Yeah.
like Mel Gibson, William Wallace.
They got one in Palestine
Like,
of the real Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson made William look pretty sexy.
Oh yeah.
Is
And
How
it-
about that
Mel
restaurant
Gibson's
down?
like 5'8" too, right? And I heard this guy was like 6'5" or something.
Yeah,
Which is
something like that.
probably
man.
bullshit. But
You think I know anything about Scottish history?
No, fuck,
Like,
I
I
didn't.
just showed
You think
up
Tom
and I
didn't
just kind of want to be.
You are
Yeah.
a special guest.
I want their fans and I want their cool dough. That's why
Yeah,
I, was
yeah.
there. I wasn't taking history lessons.
No, exactly. Yeah.
William Wallace.
William Wallace.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I'm sorry if Mel is watching this shit because I love you, Mel. Passion of the Christ was amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna move on.
Everybody hates the
Gonna
Jews. A
move
lot
on
of people
from
know that
that.
about Tom.
Yeah.
We
Not-
can call him Tom Doolin.
Not
Yeah,
really
Tom.
into the.
Doolin. Not Tom.
Say what
Yeah.
you want about Mel Gibson, but he knows how to handle his bitch when she steps out.
There you go.
He does
God,
a good
if I had
job.
that kind of money.
He does a good.
Ben's like, just crop me out of this video.
Probably, yeah.
That's the difference between P. Diddy and
Carry
Mel.
Yeah.
Mel didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Fucking P. Diddy. Do you see that video?
Yeah, man.
Oh my
That
god.
That fucking hotel is toast, right?
He
And, like,
changed-
he's done.
He changed his name to Diddy because her name's Puffy now.
Oh, really?
man.
He
That's
should change his
What, he
name
beat
to
up his
did.
girlfriend?
Oh yeah, he whipped her.
Yeah, but he didn't even lose his towel.
That's what was impressive.
That's what I was like, dude, this guy's done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't-
Probably fucked up on the first time and his cock was out while it was in the last fight and it looked a little gay.
Well, you know, you take your girl out to a nice hotel and stuff, and she starts acting up, and like you spent a lot of money on it, so you're obviously upset, and things happen every once in a while.
That accent makes it sound too real, Tom.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard
I've
to
never had the
decipher.
money to take a girl to a nice hotel.
This
so
is satire.
it's not about me. This is all satire.
Yeah.
This is
Not
all
a hard sell
satire.
coming out
Yeah.
of that
Oh my
now.
god. Oh yeah, Diddy's he's a legit bad boy.
Here we go.
Yeah. Was he sex trafficking?
Well, that's
I knew he was fucking everything under
Ackies.
the any
That's
of those.
one of the Ackies.
Oh,
The-
yeah?
Well, J-Lo's going to have some fucking shit on him now, right? Like, because they dated for a while.
Yeah. But she never like came out talking shit. So
no, but I
do you
mean,
think she's
he
safe
seems
now?
to be surrounded by some pretty scary individuals.
Yeah, but maybe she's feeling safe now.
I don't want to be a
Shit.
conspiracy guy, but I
Yeah.
think they're doing them because they want everybody to forget about Epstein, man.
Yeah.
Like, I
Pro- yeah.
honestly think, like, oh, fucking, let's put the fucking spotlight on this guy.
Yeah.
And then the real fucking...
The richer.
The dudes that should
Yeah.
be going to jail,
Yeah.
man. Oh,
the
yeah.
And Diddy
that's
wasn't
so-
even on that list when they released the list that he was at that island or whatever. And you
Oh.
know that he was for
I was
sure
there.
probably there.
I was there.
I
It was
I
awesome.
tried to go, but no
Yeah.
one would let me.
Couldn't get on the flight log.
You don't wear white
wanted to
pants
go.
that
Yeah.
often.
Sounded really cool.
Sounded
actually.
sweet. I don't know. Yeah.
What? I get a PJ?
They said all the girls are 18. I don't know.
I didn't do any research on it
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's that the Epstein thing's fuck it. That was crazy in and of itself. I mean, like imagine being like the one guy that's on the Epstein flight list and you realize that fucking Stephen Hawking's dead and Bruce Willis took the best excuse.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can't talk anymore. Like,
Yeah, but the Stephen Hawking was, if you couldn't escape Stephen Hawking on that island,
oh
He
yeah.
probably
like
deserved
I
that,
think he
yeah.
was molested, really. I think it was definitely the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be that crippled. Like, somebody touching you. If that just happened on the street, you'd arrest the girl.
How would you like to fuck a speaking spell, lady?
If you can't escape somebody that can't
Escape?
navigate their
You
way,
say escape?
yeah, escape, whatever.
He's black. Leave him alone.
Yeah, you can't escape somebody that can't navigate their way down an icy sidewalk. Then that's your fucking.
And how's
problem.
he
In all
gonna
fairness,
chase you?
Tom, you have trouble navigating icy sidewalks.
Yeah, yeah.
How's
That's
Stephen
'cause of the
Hawking gonna
drink.
chase you down on a fucking beach in fucking wheelchair? Like,
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
he's fucked.
But Stephen Hawking had a rough divorce, so he needed that release, man.
Who divorced Stephen Hawking?
His wife, didn't he?
Yeah.
An ungrateful
Had to be
broad
his
for
wife.
sure.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it before or after the?
I think we're talking about Bill
Yeah.
Gates, maybe.
Yeah, I think we're talking about Bill Gates.
Oh man!
Oh,
No,
really?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Stephen Hawking had a wife.
Yeah,
I don't think he had a
Really?
wife.
Oh, Hawking left his wife.
Yeah.
That's what the boys are saying.
Of course he did.
He
Yeah.
left his wife
Wasn't
for the
putting out
caregiver.
enough-
Jesus
wasn't putting
Christ.
out
He was
enough.
stepping out on her.
You know Einstein married his cousin?
What's this?
Einstein married his cousin.
Yeah, all these smart people
That's
seem
like
to be
the
into weird
smartest dude
shit.
ever,
I don't
And
know.
he was literally fucking into incest.
That's
That's fucked.
well.
Yeah.
Well,
Gives
hey,
Tommy
different
a clean out.
time. It's a different time.
Hey,
Tom was
Ben,
the biggest
time when you
fucking
can bang
cousin.
when you
cousin.
split the atom, you know, you got a lot of.
That is true,
lot of
man. You get a
pressure
lot
on
of
your
leeway.
shoulder.
You get a lot of leeway. Fucking come
I
up with
don't
a
know.
few hit songs and you're in,
Yeah.
man.
People look the other way after you split the atom. You're like, yeah, he's fucking his cousin, but man, fusion.
I fooled around with somebody who turned out to be my cousin, but I didn't know about it at the time.
Nobody
It was-
told me at my uncle's birthday party.
Yeah.
I didn't know
just-
about the
But when
first
the
guy.
baby came with the six fingers,
Yeah.
we knew something was up.
It was just very serendipitous. We met at a family reunion there, and
What was the
well, it was a
giveaway?
barbecue, and a lot of my no one called it a family reunion. It was just a barbecue where all my
It
family.
was a family
was going.
get together.
So
How was I?
for
to
me
know?
to know, like,
Yeah.
how the hell am I supposed to know?
Is that
So
literally
she
how
was-
you fucked your cousin?
Yeah, she was bent up over like a pine tree or whatever. And,
As you do.
I just remember her telling me to finish up because she's getting sap all over your hands, and not
This is the
too
most
good.
Canadian
Yeah,
story I've ever
It's
heard.
romance. That's
She-
Canadian romance.
Yeah.
Right there.
turned out to be a third cousin. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
I
Yeah,
still,
barely
the third
related.
cousin you
I
fucked
still
at the
brag
party.
about it. Yeah. I can still brag about that one. Met a girl at a barbecue, fucked her. Only knew her for about an hour.
That's where that story ends.
Figures out she's been in my gene pool for 150 years. Look at that.
Oh my
Did,
God.
did you or did you not use protection with your cousin?
No, I did not. No.
What?
But I don't think I counted the sap on the hands. So,
Ooh.
yeah. She needed to wrap it up, you know. I don't know if you ever had that on your hands before, but it's way worse than semen.
You gotta pour
Yeah.
gasoline on your hand to get the fucking sap
Oh,
off.
you
Yeah,
got it.
of
Yeah, yeah.
course.
It's not
Gasoline's
good.
the hack.
Yeah.
Fucking- the fact you even
You
know
are country.
Yeah.
that says a lot, actually.
Yeah.
That's what
I've got
Do you guys see the video of that dude
change the
sticking the gas
subject.
pump
Change
up
the
his ass?
subject. Oh, yeah.
Gas pump up his ass?
Yeah, did you see that? The guy put the gas pump up his ass and he was whacking off at the gas station.
How much did he fucking fill up for?
I don't know, but
He took
it's the carbon tax, I
$40.
think. You gotta get your money's worth. Trudeau actually.
It'd be hard to do
recommended
that
it,
if you
eh?
weren't like up on your back and had like a funnel that was going right into your ass to actually get it in there. And that's not from like me trying, but that would just be gravity.
Sometimes you shouldn't take Zoolander as a documentary.
Hey.
Okay? Like, come on, man.
Oh my god!
Like, how do you? A lot of these things that I hear, how do you get to that even point, man? How do you get to the point where you're sitting there going, "Fucking, I want to shove a fucking." Oh, Jesus, gas.
Put a little
Gotta get
condom
him
on that mic.
condom.
Tommy's talking too fast and loose.
Yeah. I'm loving Tommy, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a menace
Yeah.
to sobriety.
Yeah.
I'm stealing that one. That's mine. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to quit drinking
that in the hat.
today.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, this guy was on.
remember
It's
that.
like it's a viral video. This old dude,
No shit.
Rogan
Yeah.
shared
No way.
it. The guy's putting a fucking like the nozzle of a gas thing up his ass. I don't think he was. You don't think he was squirting? He would have been dead, right?
He would have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he standing up when he did it?
Yeah, he's standing up and
Oh,
he's got
okay.
his cock out.
Yeah, it's gonna leak out. You got to be up on all. I don't know if you guys ever watched Jackass, but when he shot the beer into his ass there or whatever,
that
like
gets
you
pretty
have to
drunk.
be up and like it's got to have the pull to get. It's not hard. It's not easy to put something
There goes
into
Colin
someone's
quoting
ass.
Jackass again.
No, we've all tried that. It's not easy to get something in there.
I just think that, like, if you didn't get 2 million views after shoving a hose up your ass,
You gotta
well, that
quit.
was kind of worthless. Now,
It's like these OnlyFans chicks. Yeah, join my OnlyFans. Just, I'm a whore, and then it's like, oh,
I think this
only
view
got
thing has
$10.
gotten way out of
2
hand.
subscribers.
I can do that.
It's like my
Check it out.
Patreon.
Follow me down to the SO boys.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll get 200,000 subscribers today.
Asshole
And
does
he
sound
did.
like asshole.
Yeah.
Oh my
No, that's
god.
pretty funny.
That's amazing.
I used to work at a gas station. No one ever fucking did that there.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but that
Just
was
Tyler.
also like, how long ago was that? How long?
Oh yeah. Now everyone's doing it. it's the new Tide Pod.
Now
Four
it's like a
cameras.
challenge. It's like the ice bucket thing.
Yeah.
Just stick
Yeah.
a fucking gas pump up your ass.
The ass,
Show you
the ass
gas.
nozzle
You're
challenge.
raising awareness for something. Right? Where's your ribbon?
Yeah, everyone, if you're watching this, stick the gas station fucking hose up your fucking.
Do it
ass.
for the kids, man.
Yeah.
Fucking do it for the kids.
Just put it in your back pussy and let it fly.
Back pussy.
Back pussy. That's sweet. That's what I got.
Makes me feel
That's
less
easier
gay.
than paying for. That's
It makes
easier
me
than paying
feel-
for ads for doing something else stupid and then buying the Instagram ads. You just 57 worth of gas and put it up your fucking shit tube. You're gonna get a lot of. You're gonna get a lot of views. Yeah. You get a lot of
Your
views
old
quick.
back
You know what I
pussy
mean?
shit tube there. And,
Who knows? Maybe
buddy?
the guy was into playing ukulele or something, and that wasn't working out for him. He's like, "Wait a minute, I know how to get my name out there.
Yeah.
This will fucking get it right here."
That's amazing.
57 worth of unleaded gas up in my butthole.
I'm waiting for that chair to go all the way back. And
I
Tommy
remember
to
when
take
this
a
was
header.
68 cents.
Not good.
Fucking, that's what we need, though, Tommy. We need the views, man.
We
Gotta
need
get
that.
Some views.
How are
We
things
need
going
that.
for you out in Scotland right now? You're having a good time out there.
Oh, fuck
Killing
yeah,
it.
Tommy. Fucking
You're on the road, what? Fucking
Playing-
nonstop.
Yeah, fucking playing
You said-
everywhere, little theaters, all that sort of shit, man.
In
fucking being a
Scotland.
superstar.
England,
England,
Ireland,
Wales,
probably. Do you play in Ireland?
Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Ireland.
That's where they don't
Yeah.
like the British there, right?
No, they fucking, well, I don't know if you heard of something called the Troubles.
Yeah, that's right.
They got some trouble over there. They
That's what Tom calls
I think my
Yeah,
uncle actually
I
used to
think-
run guns for that
They
back
got
in
a
the
lot
day.
of they got a lot of Palestinian Israeli kind of feelings going on.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you take somebody's land.
Yeah,
The
well,
people there
Jesus.
get mad at you. Can you believe that shit?
Well, bangers and mash aren't that bad. Like, I would fucking settle for it. I don't know. I'm a bit of a washed up asshole though. So
Sausage and mashed potatoes, fucking dude, you live off of
Yeah.
that shit, man. I'm looking at your physique and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
bangers and mash for you.
this
bro.
is kind of my thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah.
I'm really into cured meats.
Have you ever been over there?
Yeah.
I'm in the
They're cured. They were cured.
Yes,
It's okay
sir.
to eat them. They're
Yeah.
cured.
You ate a lot of them at that family barbecue.
So,
Yeah.
have you ever been over there? Have you guys ever
No.
been over?
No.
Never checked it out.
Never
man?
once. No.
I don't know why that is, man. Like fucking
I don't know.
Canada's like we were saying this the other, like a comedy gulag, man. You can't really get out of this fucking.
There's not a lot
country.
going
Yeah.
on in terms of it's very limited to what you can do here.
Totally,
for sure.
man.
This is why
Totally.
Tyler's rad.
This
He's
is-
built like a real career living out of fucking Huntsville.
Bracebridge, yeah.
Bracebridge.
Fuck Huntsville,
Bracebridge.
those Bible thumping
Yeah, you're the
pussies.
only other one that's really gone out of here, then Tyler. You're the only one that's actually ventured out and
I just-
fucking.
And I get to
hustled.
open for him.
Oh,
So
Tom.
it's sick for me.
I'd love to bring him to L.A.
Hold
Yeah.
the wheel, Tom.
You
I
ever
need to
seen
get
a
really
stay in a
drunk.
motel in Perry Sound before?
Oh.
You guys are missing it.
So-
Yes,
most-
He has.
Tom Arnold says they're the most comfortable beds in the world. At the Knights
Exactly.
Inn in
Yeah.
Perry Sound.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get. You guys got. I've been saying this to everyone. You guys got to go over to the Edinburgh Festival, man. You
Yeah.
don't need a visa. You don't need fuck all. You just need a bit of fucking
Yeah.
cash and get your ass over there, man.
We're
I
gonna
don't
come over-
understand why.
I'm gonna baby reindeer that shit.
Yeah. dude.
Episode 4, man. I'm
That's
But I heard
fucking
I heard some shit about there recently though about Edinburgh fucking trying to get comics and shit for the stuff they're saying on stage. Is
Oh
that
yeah, the
true?
language laws you were talking
Is that
about.
true?
Man, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so true, man.
So why are you
Yeah,
trying to
but-
set us up for this trap after you've been on this fucking podcast?
Because I don't need the competition, Tom. I want to see you in fucking jail and all your young buddies fucking
Your
destroying
I just
my
show-
art form
Tom
with your gay
Stade.
stories.
Tom O'Donnell's
said that
asshole's
this is
about to
gonna
have
be
some
fucking-
troubles.
Yeah.
His asshole's about to
Told
get
me this
stamped
is
like a
gonna be a
passport.
good time down here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, man.
This is the guy that doesn't like Braveheart.
Imagine like 20 minutes on that piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
You
funny.
gotta go in. Yeah, I gotta go back to that shit. That happened while I've been away, man. So I
Oh,
don't know
really?
what- I don't know what the fucking
Bullshit.
vibe is
No,
over
I'm just
there.
joking.
But it's also it was here before there, man.
Yeah.
Who was the person? Somebody showed me.
Guy Earl back in the day.
No. Well, there's
He
that
broke
guy.
a lesbian sunglasses and then he was fucked, you know?
Yeah, he was also not funny though, right? He was just a dude who did
Who was
stand
this?
up.
But that's the problem is because people
Yeah,
wouldn't defend
Guy
him.
Earl
It was
wasn't
more
really. He wasn't really a stand-up. He was more like I don't know,
What happened to him?
a hobbyist.
Okay,
kinda
I'll
like
tell you
me.
what happened. So he's doing stand up because Tom doesn't know. He's doing
I did his benefit show.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So he was doing a stand up show and he got into it with like
At an open mic.
at an open mic with an audience member
Yeah.
who happened to be a lesbian and he definitely called her a dyke. I'm sure that's what
He
happened.
said some shit he shouldn't have said.
Yeah, and it got like it was a heated exchange, and then she threw a drink in his face, and he broke her sunglasses. That's what so it escalated to
Yeah, it was physical
to
assault.
a physical.
Yeah.
But he didn't get charged for physical assault. He got taken to a human rights tribunal for what he said. So it's about what he said on stage, which
Yeah.
makes it a different situation. Like obviously, if there's like a physical altercation in like an assault situation, then it's got to be looked at in the law. But what happens is because he said,
Yeah, assault charges from the law.
listen, I don't like assault charges. I don't want them.
I thought you just beat somebody up and drove them to the outside of town, and that was the end of it.
That's pretty sweet. So
That's called 1983, buddy.
my grandpa was a cop. He used to. There's this guy who used to fucking fight all the time, and he beat the shit out of this like guy who was like from out of town. And my grandpa was a cop. Pulls up. He's pulling up. They're about to fight. He wheels up in the cop car. He's like, "You guys all right? What's going on here?" They're like, "Oh, we're fine." Just does a loop around town, comes back. The one guy's knocked out. He just throws him in the fucking cop car, drives him to the edge of town, just dumps him off on the side of the road. See ya, fucker.
Yeah.
So like that's old school for sure.
It's not like that anymore. Is it still like that out in Scotland? Can you get away with that?
Actually,
Yeah?
get the shit kicked out of you. And
The Joyces?
People just walk
Or are they
by on
Irish?
the
They're
street.
Irish.
Nobody gives a flying fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you fucking don't go into Scotland
London's
with an
scary,
they're
man.
hard.
Yeah.
Old
They
Scotland,
are hard.
I don't know. I watched
So
Train
back to go-
Spotting. I'm like, I don't know.
Back
Like a
to
bunch of fucking.
You really should.
I want to do it.
This, by the way, this is the dude. No, just sidebar. He brings up Train Spotting in Scotland. This is the guy who's sitting at a poker table with a bunch of Hell's Angels and looks around at the table and goes, "So, do you guys like Sons of Anarchy?"
Tom, you sound like the new me, man. That's really fucked up and weird, man. Just as I'm pulling out Tom Cruise's fucking crazy car into my spot. What are you doing, man? You're gonna have a lovely life. I've lived it.
No, Tom's a gem, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew you two would
So
fucking
hold
hit
on,
it
I
off.
still want to finish what happened to...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, so Guy Earl
Let-
gets wrung out for a whole bunch of money. They had to do like a benefit show for him. I remember it was like, how many comics was it on that, Tommy?
Probably like 37.
And they raised some money, but how much? They didn't raise fuck all. Like he ended up losing his livelihood over
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah. He lost.
Like he
What was
lost.
he doing?
I think he was working as a butcher or something.
He just couldn't afford to pay the couldn't afford to pay the legal bills, right? Like it was bad. And then the Mike Ward thing happened, which is the same law.
Is that the newest one that I saw in the paper because he had a T-shirt?
Nope.
He had a T-shirt.
Oh, no,
I have that T-shirt.
That's the Danger Cats.
Oh, the
That's
Danger
new.
Cat, yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
new one.
But Ward,
Censorship.
so Mike Ward,
Lovely.
Mike
Love
Ward
it.
was in a
Land of
situation.
free speech.
If you
Beautiful.
guys don't know who Mike Ward is, check this out. But Mike Ward was he's a Canadian stand-up comic from Montreal, and he was doing a stand-up bit about this kid named Le Petit Jeremy, who is a Quebecois.
A little
like-
cunt. Where you guys are. I haven't.
Thank you.
No, don't hold back, okay? Please.
He was
Fuck.
a
This
little
is my
cunt.
translator. This is my translator for the fine people in Quebec.
Tom, we need a little more from you.
Yeah.
So Petit Jeremy, what he would do is he would sing for like these famous people. He sang for Celine Dion, the Pope.
And he's afflicted. He has some kind
Yes.
of ailment.
He had a
He was a little autistic cunt.
No,
I'm just kidding.
He had a facial. He had a facial disfigurement. Like
Yeah.
it was a disease that made his face all fucking wacky.
Oh, I didn't
But
know
he ended up
that.
singing for the
Sorry.
Pope and Celine Dion.
So-
and all
so
those
he- so he's
people.
a public
That means
figure.
It's a free pass.
So in my opinion, he's a public
Yeah.
figure. This is my
That's
opinion.
my opinion too. By
And
the way.
and Mike Ward sees this in the news and he makes a joke about how he's like I was supporting like I paid money to like support Le Petit Jeremy, and then he lived. Turns out like he's just ugly. Like I want my money back.
Yeah.
That was essentially
That's not that bad.
That was the root of the joke, right? That's like the
He
Cole's
felt
notes
ripped
of it.
off.
And so he felt ripped off by it. And so the family went and said that he was getting bullied at school because of the stand-up bit, and they took him to the Human Rights Tribunal, and he fought it for years.
Yeah.
If this happened to any other comedian in this country, they would have been fucking bankrupted, man. Mike
makes
is
a
a
lot of money.
successful comic.
Oh,
and he
so
was
he's the first guy that can actually fight this.
yeah,
he fought it.
he's the second guy that happened to. But fortunately, like Mike was able to fight it. But like, if it happens to someone else, they're fucked, And so we got
Yeah.
to be very careful in this country with what's going on with we don't have free speech, but we do have like, there should be speech that's protected,
Yeah.
and that's like art and satire and all this needs to be looked at. In the
You
right
can come
way.
at me and try to
brought
can.
up a good point, man, because he's a public figure.
Mhm.
As soon as you go out and you want to be in the papers and all that sort of shit,
Yeah.
you can't expect everybody to love you.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
And the
man?
families
I was on a show.
parading them
listen,
around.
I was on a show with a guy named Frankie Boyle.
Love Frankie Boyle.
Listen, man, I was on a cult show called
Weapon.
You wrote for
Tramadol
it.
Nights.
You wrote for it,
I
right?
wrote
One
for
of my
it.
favorite shows.
And you
It's
got-
so
yeah,
good.
I know
Dude,
the story.
It's ruthless.
Yeah, man. I'm
You
Rick
wrote the bit that got him in
Wojcik.
shit.
Watch this
Yeah.
show.
Chuck Wojcik, the quadriplegic stuntman.
Go if you're watching this, go to Daily Motion and check it
Yeah,
out.
and
It's-
check this
every
out.
episode's
It
on.
lasted one season.
It's epic.
It lasted one season. and
Should have had at least 12.
Oh, it would have been dynamite. We were just getting started. But my point is that here's the opposite. So Frankie did a joke about Harvey, who is you don't know. I don't know. Let me just for every Canadian dude.
They don't know it.
There's a girl named Jordan who got famous because in in the UK, they have this thing called the page 3 girl. So you could be reading sports and then jerk off to the nicest set of tits.
Like the Sunshine Girl.
Yeah. Susan wants to be an astrophysicist.
Yeah. Like the Toronto Sunshine Girl.
Right.
Yeah.
So she became famous for that. But she also adopted all these kids. And one of them, well, let's just say, fucking kind of on the spectrum a little bit, okay? Which is fine. But here's the problem, is that she used him as a vehicle to say, oh, look at how good I am. And I mean, granted to her,
which
she
most
probably
people
is
do,
a nice person.
Like Madonna, grandstanding
not saying that. But if you didn't put Harvey in the newspaper, then not fair game.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you put him in there, and fucking Frankie said a joke. The joke was, what was the joke? It was fucking adopted Harvey, married a wrestler so she can... So
stop Harvey from fucking her.
It is funny. It's so Frankie boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like you wouldn't not expect that from him. Yeah. But dude, fucking that, she
fire.
Took him and she put the kibosh
lot of backlash,
on another vehicle I had to fame that just ran out of gas like on the side of the road. But man, like, so it happens everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But cancel culture is not new. Like when you were on my show Friday, we were talking about it. When the Beatles said they were bigger than Jesus, everybody piled their albums up and set them on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lenny Bruce got arrested for indecency.
Yeah.
I don't think cancel culture is new. It's just
No,
more ways for people to say they fucking hate something.
I wish I got canceled for my welding job, to be honest. So if you're looking to come after
Tom,
me,
you can't work here anymore, buddy.
I work out in Elmira and Ontario. If you guys want to come after me, just message my boss. Please. I'll put his email up on this after the thing, because he's never going to reach out to any of you guys because he doesn't care. Anyways,
the difference between like cancel culture and what's happening with government and legislation is the real thing. So like people crying online and talking shit on Twitter, that to me that's like, yeah, whatever. That's within your right. That's your freedom of speech. And our freedom of speech is to fucking create the comedy we want and say what we want and be funny about it or try our best. Jokes fail. Sometimes we miss the mark, and it's.
But you still said, good jokes come from the same place as
I've
bad
hit
jokes.
other people's targets, man. That's how bad I missed the mark on a lot of them.
Exactly, and so yeah, you should be able to like live and die by the sword with comedy. But but when governments start legislating this shit, and we're seeing this in Canada with Bill C-63, we got to be very, very attentive to what's happening here.
What is this?
Does someone know a little bit more about this than me? I think this guy might.
Pizza place in Edmonton.
Bill C-63. It says that you can't really say whatever you want and shit, which I don't like.
Well,
because like I like
online
to say
hate crimes.
I like to say what I want too.
Hold on.
That's the gist I
Jenny
got from it.
Codwell, you're a whore.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that for 30 years.
Let him go. Let him go.
You're not, Jenny. Thanks for everything.
Let him go. Let him go. Yeah.
But it's the way they've rolled it out is it's like a protection towards like abuse.
It's online to avoid online hate. Here. It's to
Jacob
attack
Silva.
from the casting couch with Rob Mayo.
Get specific types of harmful content like AI deepfakes.
Yeah.
They're saying like, oh, it's for people's protection.
Yeah, but
Well, it's what
that'll
they-
be weaponized in a heartbeat, man. That's the start.
But it's what they usually do.
As
So
soon as you start with that, as soon as you open that box, it can be weaponized. Okay, sorry.
well, it's what they usually do is where they have an overall bill and it's banning AI and all that shit, and then they sweep comedy under it.
Of course.
So it's really the comedy part is to attack online bullying, but that just allows comedians to not post anything that's like a joke.
But you know how old that is now.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That is like comics are the most dangerous people to any kind of power. Any kind of power. Comics are the ones that should be able to make fun of it. That is what a free society is.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start legislating against that, we are now moving into Forgive me for my lack of college degree education, for I dropped out in grade 11, but I am accepting a doctorate, an honorary doctorate at the University of Wolverhampton in arts. I'm a poet laureate. But as soon as they start knocking that off, it becomes, I want to say the word is autocracy, or one of those that definitely isn't democracy. That definitely doesn't afford you to make fun of people, because my buddy Kerry Mark said it the best, man. To me, and I'll always remember this. If something can't laugh at itself, it is fucking dangerous, man. It is fucking dangerous.
It's
true, yeah.
What's interesting now is with this is that
Tyler's just giving his
well, it's an interesting
lives to give.
It's an interesting time now to do it because comedy is so beloved and it's biggest it's ever been. So this is an actual issue that people actually give a shit about now. This happened 20 years ago. No one would care about fucking comics getting gagged.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird time for it to happen now.
But they Trojan horse
They
this
feel
in.
that same way about the Holocaust. Thanks to social media. If Twitter was around, I bet you Hitler wouldn't have gotten away with all his fucking bullshit.
The thing is,
Which wasn't real, by the way. No.
Ask Steve Hughes. I watched Steve Hughes argue with a Jewish woman that the Holocaust wasn't real, man. It was the most intense, funnest fucking drunk I was ever. Because I watched them.
I don't think that actually happened. I just think it's fun to say it.
Oh, it's so fun to say.
Yeah.
I love conspiracy theories. I love them all. We went from free speech to the moon landing. How great is it?
This kind of works.
Free speech to Jacob is just taking Tyler's bike.
Tyler just has to piss.
No, that was whatever network Walter Cronkite was on. They did a live reenactment in a studio, and they played that because they didn't actually have the footage live broadcasted.
Yeah,
it was after. But
wasn't the flag waving in the back? They're like, yeah, things don't really wave like that out in space.
Yeah,
it's not like a fucking hot summer day in
The Shining too. You alluded to that.
Well, The Shining, Stanley Kubrick directed it, and there's all these clues.
Well, the theory,
the fucking Shining, that it was like room whatever was the project. I know all this shit. It's
but the theory about Stanley Kubrick started because NASA. He was filming a movie, like a medieval movie.
Did he make the fucking flag cry like he did Wendy?
No, it wasn't Space Odyssey. It was another one.
You gotta do it again.
No, because what happened with Kubrick is he borrowed lenses from NASA that they used to film a movie, and that's how it started. I forget what movie. It wasn't 2000 Space Odyssey. It was another one. Barry Lyndon. He was filming Barry Lyndon, and they lent him the lenses from NASA, and that's how it all started.
Then they say all the carpets.
In the carpet,
space
in the carpet, there's literal spaceships in the carpet, and
it's
then Danny.
It's not literal spaceships in the carpet. It's a fucking pattern, man.
Well, in a 1900.
Jacob, do you think the moon landing was
He's wearing
real
a sweater.
Fake?
It was real.
It was real.
It was real. It was not, you can't fake that because why would Russians would have been going? It's fake the whole time.
But why would they be so braggy about it in a movie? Why would he be so like?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that would not even define.
I don't really
out.
care for sending any of my loved ones up there.
They killed them.
I need anything. I'll take it.
How did you become so smart, Jacob? Like everybody's throwing the bike to you.
Google stuff
You know a lot of shit.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like part of the doctor.
I'm only 24.
What?
You're only 24?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, obesity really makes you look old, eh, Tommy? Tommy's my older brother by 2 years.
How old are you, Tom?
36.
Oh shit! Right on. Looking good, buddy.
Things aren't going good for me.
No, they're not. You know what? I wish my wife had the same truthful fucking.
Yeah.
You're like,
You married younger?
You
You married younger, I'd assume?
2 years younger.
2 years?
younger.
Oh,
Married her in
count.
Vegas, Tom.
In Vegas.
I
can see
married
that.
my wife after 3 months of knowing her, going through a fear and loathing trip through the States. We hit fucking Vegas, married her, got her pregnant, and been with her 29 years.
Jesus Christ, good
yeah,
for you.
Man.
No, I like that.
I've got many
Elvis scene wedding?
No, we got married
You kinda
by
got that
a
vibe.
grade 11 math teacher. Fucking.
Which is when you dropped out.
Yeah, man. So it's all serendipity. It's weird, right? Right?
The math adds up.
Grade 11 is like
Yeah.
a couple years after you dropped out.
Yeah, right.
About two
If I,
Grade 11
No,
as
I
Tom
actually-
O'Donnell calls it
I was
college.
actually valedictorian of my high school.
Wow.
You were what?
I was valedictorian of
You were
my
the
high
what?
Valedictorian.
Valedictorian.
He was the
guy.
valedictorian.
Yeah, or there's a D in there. Is there? Oh yeah. I was at. It was a student vote because everyone knew that I would.
Well, you're hanging out with
Show
the
up
high school
drunk and
president.
have-
buddy.
Yeah.
So we're good.
I was
Junior high.
VP. I was VP in my high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. What you're looking at, everybody, is winners.
Winner, chicken dinner.
They wouldn't let me be valedictorian. Like,
How are
not
you
a-
saying it?
Valedictorian.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
I got voted.
He's
in.
wrong, though,
I
Tom.
won
Yeah.
the vote. They kiboshed that shit, and then they were gonna put me in the high school wall of fame, and someone kiboshed that
That's
shit too.
hilarious.
But you know who did get on the wall of fame at my high school, King City Secondary School, is the was it Prime Minister of Greece, the guy who bankrupted that whole fucking country?
Wow.
Yeah, what a fucking.
He went to your
cocksucker.
high school.
Yeah, and like he was like
Wow.
did like an abroad
Stop
thing.
it.
Yes,
That can't be true.
this is
That
true.
Is so
this is
wild,
true.
actually.
And he bankrupted the
That's
country.
so
I'm a
wild.
fucking stand-up comedian. I only bankrupted one fucking family. These
Never
guys-
gonna forgive me for it.
Yeah.
I gotta piss, Jacob. On my mic, I gotta piss.
Yeah.
You set us back.
How's this guy in? How's this guy in?
That's hilarious.
I love Jacob. We just wheel this guy.
You're
This
like
guy,
the guy
hey,
at
he's
the
a seat
Oscars.
filler, and he fills a lot of
Seat
seats.
filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This guy fills more seats than
Good to see ya.
anyone.
This is sitting beside two young people makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Uh,
State, how old are you, buddy? You're only fucking.
I'm 53, man.
When did you do
didn't
your
think I was
Comedy
gonna
Now
make this.
special? When you were like 18 years old?
My Comedy Now special would have been filmed in I want to say 95, 94.
Really?
What's
maybe.
Comedy
You
Now?
would have been, you would have been young.
That was one of the early ones,
yeah.
That
was one of the early ones, bro.
Yeah, man.
For you guys that don't know, that was probably one of the best Comedy Nows that they had out there. This guy's
yeah, Comedy Nows in Canada.
This guy's a
were-
killer if you don't get the
Yeah,
chance to see him.
chicks Benny's been with, man. Like,
I'm not.
fucking-
The guy's
He
a
wheels.
wheeler.
Like, yeah, he
Wheels
does,
like a
man.
Firestone, buddy.
I'm married with a baby. I don't know what you
We're
not talking about it.
Yeah, we're not talking. Yeah,
Yeah, but we're talking about the journey.
Yeah.
talking about the journey.
How
To
you
Not the
All the words
destination.
yeah, how you
We're talking
got
about the
this
journey, not the
awesome
destination.
bitch.
was that it was trivia. Or
Yeah.
I get these new comics coming up and they'd be like, is it true? So-and-so told me you get really hot chicks. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm funny.
Yeah, that's how you get them.
yeah.
The jokes.
I didn't want to bring this up, but Ben fingered my mom one time down in Cambridge.
I don't want to bring this up either, Tom, but I fingered your mom.
Ben went to
see how we're
Africa.
bringing it up.
You went to African Lion
She's in
Safari.
the basement right now.
Didn't your mom fight Lennox Lewis?
Or Lennox Lewis fought her more.
Yeah.
More of the story. Yeah.
That's a real thing.
What
That's a
happened?
real thing, yeah. Well, my mom went to school in Kitchener, Ontario, at this place called Margaret Avenue, and Lennox Lewis went there too. Yeah, I guess he's back and forth from Britain. He says he's from Britain, but he grew up
totally is
in
from Britain.
yeah, he grew up in
I was
Kitchener.
was in a steam room with that done.
Yeah,
Yeah. We talked about your
yeah,
mom.
yeah. But he grew up in Kitchener, and him and my mom, he'd always come out on the schoolyard and make fun of my mom and her. My mom had some hefty friends,
Is your mom
and
hefty?
not at the time, I don't
Okay,
think.
okay.
Not at the
okay,
time.
okay.
Yeah, I got this from my dad. But anyways,
He's selling the product.
they got into it the one day, and
Is that what I'm smelling?
Smelling weed. It's over there.
he called them all cows or something like that, and
Oh, awesome.
yeah, he called them all dairy cows, and she called him chocolate kugla. which was a sandwich
I
spread.
didn't know your mom was
Yeah.
racist.
Which was a salmon spread back in the day. But in the joke, I say that she called him the N-word just to make it more hilarious. But yeah, he actually
Let's get back to cancel culture.
but he grabbed her by the head and he smashed her head into a brick wall and he knocked her out cold. So in
That's
the joke,
when we knew he was going to be champion.
In the joke, I say like my mom was actually Lennox Lewis's fucking first KO. So there we go. And yeah, that actually happened. And she said that he was actually sorry about that after. When she became a fat chick and he was trying to bang her. Anyway, but no, yeah, that actually happened. So that's pretty cool.
And that was grade 8.
That's cool.
That was in grade 8, yeah.
So
That
she was
was in grade
pregnant with you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hey. Well, you didn't turn out like Lennox. That's okay. That's okay, Tom. You be you.
KO'd about 180 fucking baconators in my life. Well, more than that.
More than that.
That's crazy.
Let's do
man.
1,070.
I remember. I remember the
I gotta
Mike Tyson Lennox Lewis fight was wild. Like people were hyped about that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! I remember going. I was in high
Tom's
school.
being indoors, though. I want to say that. I want to
Wow.
point out
Fair-
that O'Donnell's
fair
being
Tommy's-
indoors right now. I was
Yeah.
not expecting that.
Rare move. Yeah, I remember
want
when.
to pull out the old gardener snake out. In the...
Is it,
Oh, Steve doesn't know about his giant nut.
oh yeah, well we're gonna wrap with that.
Oh.
He'll be back. We don't have
Ooh.
much time. How much time we got left? We got less than 10.
When
Yeah,
O'Donnell
Tom.
gets back, you got to tell Stade about his
crescendo.
giant nut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
you know, because that's
so-
what Stade wants to know about another man's ball.
No.
It's great.
Everyone needs to know.
It is a party pleaser, as Tom says.
It's been signed by over like 1,000 people.
No way. No way.
So
Fucked by 2.
Is this Guinness Book of World Record, man?
it's up there.
It's up there. Wow.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
he'll-
about like I say, small grapefruit.
Yeah,
Holy
he'll
fuck.
tell the
Right.
story.
Yeah, man.
Impressive.
We'll let him tell it.
Okay.
But yeah, the Lewis Tyson fight. I remember when that was going on. I was in high school. I go to the local Shoeless Joe's bar, and we're watching this fight. And this guy's getting so fucking mad that Tyson's getting pieced up. And I was kind of cheering for Tyson too, but I was like, this guy's being an asshole. He's getting so mad that he's starting shit with people who aren't fighters. He's getting in their face. He's a pretty big guy, and I was like, dude, why don't you just chill the fuck out? He's like, fuck you. He gets right in my face. I'm like, oh, fuck, this isn't good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what, man? Like, I'm not scared of you. Like, if we have to go outside and fight, we can fight. You know, you'll probably kick my ass, but you're being a douchebag. You're not going to fucking fight these guys.
Yeah.
My hockey coach is there, and this guy's like 4 years older than me and an absolute menace. Brian McGee's his name. Brian McGee is a wild card. He comes
Brian,
in.
you're the best, and we've always
We
known
love
that.
Beezer. Beezer comes in, gets right in this guy's face, runs him right out of the bar, and it's a whole like circus. The whole it's melee. Then the next day, I get on the fucking school bus, and the bus driver just stops me. He's like, "The fuck you think you're doing?" I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "You cool now?" I'm like, "Oh fuck."
He's the bus driver.
Is the bus driver?
No!
The bus driver wanted to fight me at the bar.
That's great.
So dumb.
Tom, we were just talking about your giant testicle.
What?
Tell the story about the nut before we're gonna wrap it up. This is where we're
We're right.
closing on
This
because it's
is-
one of the funniest podcasts. I love it.
I love
So
it.
happy we got Ben Miner and Tom Stade here.
That's amazing.
Tom
It's
fucking
been an
Stade and
honor,
Ben
man.
Miner.
We're gonna wrap it on Tommy's giant nut story.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking
because
let it fly.
listen, man.
Which one is it?
It's your grapefruit nut.
Yeah.
Tell what happened and just tell the history.
So when I was about 15, I thought
Can I frame this one?
Yeah.
This next episode is the history of Tom not Doolin.
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell.
Oh, Tom! This is the ballad of Tom O'Donnell and his great big ball. I read it as a child,
Yeah.
but now I get to hear the real story. Please.
So when I was probably about 15 years old, I was in hockey tryouts, and I thought, you know, I figure I can skate a lot faster with my cup off. Yeah, I'm like, this fucking. It wasn't the extra 60 pounds. It was the cup
logic.
that was fucking holding me back. So I took that off, And I went out and I was standing in front of the net and I got wire in the nuts with a fucking slap shot. And I just dropped and I immediately started fucking crying, and all my friends are calling me a homosexual and stuff.
As they should.
As they should.
Only homosexuals cry when they get hit in the puck with a ball. That's what homosexuality is. That's what it is. Look
That's what it is, yeah.
Check that in
Jake,
the Google.
you check that?
Hey, Tommy, you're a fan.
Yeah. So yeah, it just my one nut blew up, and it turns out I got a blown hydrocele. It's called. I don't know what kind of seal that is.
I think that
You
means
can't take that into Canadian Tire.
Yeah, you can't get that fixed.
Right?
My buddy Snake had the same thing.
Yeah,
My two best friends have a blown out nuts.
yeah, blown out nuts.
Hydrocele.
So mine just keeps on getting. Mine's like ginormously fucking big now, and like they're like don't get it operated on until you want to figure out if you want to have kids or not. And I'm like, well, I don't really. I just imagine my semen's like a bunch of war amps. Fucking
Especially when you're
trying
fucking your
to
cousin.
synchronize swim down there or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know if I want to do that. But over the years, I've showed this nut to probably no less than 3,000, 4,000 people. It's a party favor. The one.
It's part of the Canadian national heritage.
So the one night we got like probably about 80 signatures on this thing. I was at a party and everyone signed it.
Are you serious?
And yeah, and I think to this day and age, I think we could get at least 200.
But now I
Whip it out.
At least 200.
Yeah.
We could get
out.
at least 200 on this thing for sure.
We can blur it.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah,
We
you
can-
gotta. I
what's the
wanna
point of
see
showing
nut.
it if-
And you know what?
You guys want to see
I
it?
didn't come all this way not to see
Yeah.
Canada's biggest nut.
Is it on the screen?
I'm actually really curious. Let me see this nut. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Come right in the
man.
middle.
Gotta get it right.
I didn't. Wait a sec. I did not
He's
wake
a grower,
up
not
today
a shower.
thinking this is gonna give me nightmares. Okay.
You can poke it if you want.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Walk out here. Oh yeah.
Oh,
front.
I am really excited now for all
Here we
the right
go.
reasons.
This is
No, why are you coming closer to me?
Yeah. Whip. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man.
give it a little
Stop
spin.
it.
Jacob can't see it, Tommy. Jacob can't see it.
Whoa.
Little panorama. Little panoramic view.
Fucking. All right, put it away. Put it away. Impressive.
It looks like an ostrich.
Impressive. I want to shake the hand that grew the biggest nut I've ever seen, man.
Looks like a
The
fucking
veins on that
rebel
fucker.
pop out of
Oh my
that.
god.
Dude, that.
James and the Giant
Man.
Peach type shit. That a boy, Tommy.
Yeah.
Wow,
I knew-
Tom, fucking.
What a
Thank
Chris.
God for hockey
You
pucks,
shook, the
man.
you shook the hand that touched his sweaty balls.
That's a Canadian heritage moment we've been waiting for.
You're good.
What a moment. Oh my God.
That was
Guys.
a monster, man. That was
That's-
fucking crazy good.
The full version will be available uncensored on Patreon. This is Main Offenders. What a great episode. Thank you so much, Ben Miner, Tom Stade,
Thank you so
Tommy
much, boys.
O'Donnell,
I really
and shout
appreciate
out to the
it.
boys.
Oh, Tom,
Nunzi
it's really
Finn,
honored
fucking
to know, man.
Jacob
My
Silva.
fist is the
Yeah,
size
oh
of
yeah,
his
you guys
nut.
are the best,
Thank
man.
you for even
I'm not
having
We're gonna
big
be getting out of
guys.
control tonight in
That's
Toronto.
about the size.